amounts to some new front fascia, new headlights, taillights, rear fascia, kind of cosmetic things. It's a great navigation screen and has some great technology with apps. But more importantly, you also have an 8-inch TFT screen. Customize this depending on what styling you like. But what's really important are these two buttons. There's a Sport button and then there's a GS button. Now what that does, Sport is button, it basically just changes the suspension a little bit. But when you put it in the GS, you really kind of get into this track mode, and it even makes this more of a performance sedan. Starting price for a base front-wheel drive Regal GS is just over $37,000. Now, when you look at that price point, that puts it in some really heavy company, including the all-new Mercedes-Benz CLA, differentiation to make a case for itself. Overall, the Regal GS is a lot of fun to drive. It's got plenty, and what's nice is that torque, that horsepower is all available, at a wide range, at a relatively low band, so you don't have to really rev it up to paddle shifters. We think if you're going to be a performance vehicle, it is available in the 6-speed manual, but if you're going to have, most of the other cars in this segment do. Now, if you get the 6-speed manual, you cannot get all-wheel drive. So those of you who want that, this Buick Regal is German engineered because it is the identical vehicle that they sell over there under the Opel Insignia nameplate. Now, athletic model in their lineup, this is the one that they hope is going to bring some younger buyers into the brand. Other than some GS badging, one way all the styling changes they've made. Think about all the packaging. You have a 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty, a good price. Regal are these wheels. Now they're extra because standard wheels are 19-inch wheels. These are 20-inch wheels, only available on the GS, and they look great. Another thing you see is brakes. In the industry, they also come standard on the Regal GS. Regal has two essential models. There's a base model and then there's the GS. This is the premium liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. The difference is in the torque band curve of the GS is a little bit better. It gives you a little better P5. Pound-feet of torque and 259 horsepower. That's a little bit down from the outgoing model, but you get the same 0 to 60 times and more performance oriented. Buick added the optional all-wheel drive system, and it's a great system. It can actually go from as much as 90% power, 100% power to the rear. This is really going to help elevate the Regal GS into more of a world-class sports sedan. Buick is of the Regal and the Regal GS. One thing that they share in common is this 8-inch navigation screen. Navigation is actually standard